Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I am back again with another video. So as you guys can see, I've already done my makeup, a very pretty spring look. So today in my video, I'm going to be talking about how I deal, how I manage, how I stay sane being a full-time mother to 2 kids under the age of 1. So a little backstory, if you don't know, I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl, Milani and Milo, and I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom, entrepreneur, businesswoman, YouTuber, all of that. And so yes, I'm a full-time mom. And sometimes my life gets super crazy, super hectic in my house. And sometimes I literally almost be ready to lose my fucking mind. But I do just get it done, and I, handle it. And, I just want to give y'all the tips that I use, that I have just learned as a mother of, having kids and just dealing with them all day, every day, especially 2 kids under 1. So yeah, and no, they're not twins. I had my daughter in 2019, and I had my son in 2020. So yeah, so enough of the chit chat and rambling. Let's go ahead and get into this video on how I manage and deal with my 2 kids every day. Okay guys, so I'm smoking my hookah. So my kids are gone. Well, my daughter is asleep, and well, no, my daughter is gone and my son is asleep. So I'm just having some me time, some mom time. So that's what I do. I smoke my hookah. I just got my hookah like a few days ago, and I'm super excited. I've been wanting one for a super long time, and I just now got it. So yeah. So if you don't know, I had my daughter in 2020, and I had my daughter in 2019, and I had my son in 2020. And going from 1 kid to going to 2 kids is definitely a big adjustment. Not necessarily when they're first born, when the second baby is first born, but as they grow, it definitely is something that you have to get adjusted to. So yeah, so kind of like how I deal with having 2 kids and just staying sane, period, is I like to put them on a schedule. So like, they wake up at a certain time every morning, they take a nap at a certain time, every day, and then they'll be up for the rest of the day until they go to bed. Now, the normal routine for my kids is they usually wake up around like 10 o'clock. And then they eat breakfast. My daughter eats breakfast. My son can eat his bottle, diaper change, all of that. And then they'll take a nap around like 12 or 1 o'clock. And then they'll sleep till about 3 or 4. And then they'll be up for like another 4 hours to like 8 o'clock till they go to bed. So they have a set bedtime. They go to bed every night at 8 o'clock. Sometimes my daughter, she fights her sleep, but like, she'll cry, she want to get up out of her room. And sometimes I'll let her stay up a little bit later, but usually 95% of the time they're going to bed at 8 o'clock every night. Just because as a mom, you need your alone time, you need just time for yourself, a time to regroup your thoughts, a time to just, settle down, relax yourself. Because when you're a mom, like just a mom of 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids, however many kids you got, you have to settle yourself, relax, because if you don't, you're not going to be the best mom that you can be to your kids, because you're just like ripping and running like crazy. So that's why I always take time for myself. I always do stuff for myself, because if you are happy and you have joy, peace, all of that, then you're going to reflect that on your kids. if you're mad, angry, sad all the time, then that's what your kids are gonna feel. So that's why I always make sure that I regroup myself, settle down, do my makeup, do whatever I want to do, so that I'm a better mom to my kids. So yeah. Another thing also is to be patient. Like, patience is a woman's virtue, because you really have to have patience when you're dealing with kids, especially two babies. It doesn't matter how old your kids are. I'm just saying, my preference, my personal experience, like, two babies is a lot to deal with. One is running around the house, one is crying, one is hungry, one is sleepy. So, you know, you're kind of pulled in many different directions. So it is, you definitely do need to be patient. You need to just be like, I don't know, but you kind of just have to be patient, and you just kind of have to, you know what, be like, I can do this. Like, these are my kids. Like, no one else is going to do for my kids what I'm going to do for my kids. So I just have to pull it together, be patient, take 10 seconds to yourself, breathe in and out, just whatever. And I promise it will get so much better. So yeah. Another thing also is, moms, if you need help, ask for help. It's not nothing to ask for help. If you need help, then you need help, period. Asking for help does not show that you're weak, does not show that, you know, you're not capable of being a mom or anything. It takes a village to raise kids. You know, you can't do it by yourself. So that's why I definitely, you know, would suggest, if you need help, don't be scared to ask. Ask your mom. Ask if the dad is not around. You know, ask family members, friends. You know, you can't do it all by yourself. And like, that's what I kind of had to learn. Like, my kid's father is very involved in their life every day. He's a really good dad, but sometimes, like, you know, as parents, you get drained, and like, sometimes you need somebody to watch your kids just for like an hour or two, just to, you know, regroup, you know, just to help you out, because it takes a village to raise kids, especially if you have more than one kid. It definitely takes more than one person. And so, all my single moms out there, you're a single mom and you do it all by yourself, I definitely salute you, because I'm not a single mom, but I know what it's like to be a single mom, but I'm not a single mom. So you guys definitely are the shit. I definitely want to applaud y'all, because single moms really do they shit, period. So I don't know. And then also, it's good to be consistent with your kids, like just the same thing, putting them on a schedule, a routine, so that they're used to it every day. So it's kind of like, not you're just doing something different every day, but your kids have a schedule, they're consistent, and that definitely helps. As well, I think something that definitely helps me is basically, when my kids take a nap, go to sleep, I try to take a nap as well, get things done around the house, clean, cook, whatever I need to do. When my kids are sleeping, taking a nap during the day, that's what I like to do. Just because when my kids are up, I really can't get too much done, because my attention is solely on them, basically. So I try to get as much stuff done around the house as I possibly can, while they're sleeping. And then as well, with like having businesses, I definitely have to make sure my kids are on a schedule so I can get stuff done. Because if not, I'm never gonna get nothing done. So yeah. What else helps me being a mom, just being consistent, you know, and just taking time out for yourself, ladies. You know, moms, we definitely need time for ourselves. We definitely, you know, have to have a, like, we definitely have to have an identity outside of being a mom. That's like one thing I learned through like quarantine and everything. Like, you have to have an identity outside of being a mother. Like, yes, I am Milani's mom, yes, I'm Milo's mom, but what am I outside of being their mom? So, like, I feel like it's so important for women nowadays, like, because I feel like back in the day, like, if you were a mom and you had a baby, like, your life was over. And I don't feel like that. I feel like you can be a mom, you can be a businesswoman, you can be whatever you want to be and still be a mom. Like, it's so many women now that is really bosses, they're really successful, and they're moms. They still take care of their kids, they still have time to do stuff with their kids. Just because you're a mom doesn't mean your life is over. And when I had my baby, when I first had my daughter, when I was 19, it just felt like, I didn't feel like my life was over, but I kind of felt like I'm 19. I had my daughter when I was 19, then I turned 23 days later. So I was like, I'm 20 years old with a baby, like, what am I gonna do? Like, my life is like over. But after like having, you know, my child and then going through like about a month or two postpartum, I was like, you know what, like, I don't want to do this, like, you know. So then I went back to work, and then I had a baby, and so I went back to work after I had my daughter, and then I got pregnant around like November. So I went back to work in August. So I had my daughter in July, went back to work in October. It was like late August, September sometime, and then I stopped working at that job, and then I got pregnant, and then I started working as a waitress, and then COVID hit, and then I was at home with my kids. Well, I was at home with my daughter, and I was pregnant with my son, and then I was like, I don't want to just do this. Like, I was just like, I want to, you know, I want to do something different. I want to, you know, be independent. I want to have an image outside of being a mother, and I think that's so important now. That's why I started my business, the Corday collection. That's why I really did start that. It's because I wanted to have an image outside of being a mother. I didn't just want to be like, oh, she's a mom and that's all. She's, you know, like, she's nothing else but just a mom. I didn't want to do that. And then once I had my son, I was like, I started getting into makeup, because I was like, you know, I'm 21 now. So I turned 21 after I had my son, and I was like, you know, like, I want to do something. Like, I want to do something that I kind of like always knew about, but I never really dibbled and dabbled into it. So that's when I started getting into makeup. And when I started getting into makeup, that's when, like, I really started, like, learning myself, like, being happy. Like, I love doing makeup. I love it. I love playing in makeup. I love doing people's makeup. So I definitely would say, like, quarantine, it definitely helped me, like, find my image outside of being a mother, because, like, I'm young, you know, I want to be independent. I want to be a boss. I want to be able to take care of my kids, you know, do whatever we want to do when we want to do it, and not have to worry about finances or anything like that. And I feel like that's so important for mothers today, is just to have a voice outside of being a mom, because, you know, then that's when you lose yourself, is when you're, like, just so much a mom. Like, so that's why I definitely, like, suggest and definitely encourage, you know, just finding yourself outside of being a mother, because at the end of the day, even though being a mother comes first, you know, you still have your own life, you know, you're still your own person. So I definitely think, you know, moms out there, if you're watching this video, I definitely suggest just, you know, figuring out what you want to do, you know, finding yourself if you haven't already found yourself. And yeah, And I think it's very important for us moms to like take care of ourselves and, you know, treat ourselves, put ourselves first sometimes. Because sometimes as a mom, like, we put our kids first, obviously, and we do so much for our kids that we kind of like suck out of ourselves. So I think it's so important to just like do stuff for yourself. You know, treat yourself, buy you something nice, get your feet done, get your toes done, buy you a nice bag, you know, go out of town. Just because, you know, we are individuals as outside of being moms. So that's kind of just how I cope with being a mom to 2 babies under 1 year old. I think I want to do like a vlog of my everyday with my kids, and what I do, you know, what we do out today. So I think I'm gonna do a video like that. Let me know down in the comments if y'all want that video, and give this video a thumbs up. Get this video to 50 likes and I will do that video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I was kind of like all over the place. I kind of went off topic a little bit, but that's just really how I feel. And I want you guys to know that, you know, being a mom, being a mother is the best thing in the world. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. But, you know, moms, we do have to take time for ourselves. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more like lifestyle, motherhood, you know, vlogs about me on the day with my kids, let me know down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go ahead and turn your post notifications on so you can be a part of notification gang, period. So that you will know every time I drop a video. I'm going to be dropping video after video after video. So make sure you guys turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a video. What else? Make sure you like this video, comment down below, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. And yeah, so I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.